Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Preston here, back with another Minecraft Factions episode on CosmicPvP.me. You guys can check out the IP down below in the description. I'm hanging around with a bunch of my cacti friends. Now, if you guys are excited and do like the faction series and would like to see it every single day, make sure you guys leave a like down below in the video. It only takes you a few seconds, and I do appreciate it very much so. So, Rob is going to be absent during this episode because we are going to be making the ultimate helmet. Now, I was really hoping this was the diamond helmet, but unfortunately, it's a diamond sword. I mean, there is so much gear to sift through. You guys have no idea. I've got all my PVs. I've got all these double chests, and here the double chests in the vault. There is so much gear to sift through to see what kind of enchantments we can actually put on a helmet. Because as you guys know, a few weeks ago, we did the ultimate sword creation, and we got the Pleb Slayer. Now, it's not the greatest sword alive, obviously, but it's still pretty good. It's got blind 3, which is the maximum for blind, double strike 3, which is the maximum for double strike, which has a chance to obviously inflict, you know, double damage, which is crazy. And then it's also got lifesteal 4, so it's not a bad sword. I would rate this pretty highly. We're definitely gonna do another sword creation episode here very soon, but for the time being, we are gonna find ourselves some awesome helmets. And the cool thing is, we can work with anything. If we wanted to, we could actually work with this right here, because this says Enlighten 3 and Harden 2 and Glowing. So on Cosmic, whenever you guys so for example, if I wanted to, if I repaired this right now with this is technically an MCMMO anvil. So if I repaired this with the MCMMO anvil, I would lose protection and unbreaking, most likely. I mean, pretty much definitely. But those are really easy enchantments to get back. All I gotta do is get some enchant books or get another helmet that has protection 4 and breaking 3 and combine it. So, not a big deal. But you can only combine one enchantment on top of it at a time. It's a little bit confusing, but once you guys play around with the custom enchants on the server, you guys will get the hang of it and what you can enchant and what you cannot enchant. So, I'm actually going to sift through some helmets and stuff like that and see what we have before we get any further in the episode. And I think I'm going to drop 2 or 3 level 30 enchants on some fresh vanilla helmets to see what I get as well. We're almost at 30 levels, which means we can drop the big 3-0 enchant on a helmet and see what we get. Oh boy, I'm super excited. I've actually been really lucky today. And oh, also, I did go ahead and get out most of my helmets. These are the fine ladies down here. And then these are kind of the pleb helmets up top that we're going to combine to give our helmets Unbreaking 3 as well as Protection 4. So, let's go to home enchant and let's see what we get. I'm super excited. Come on. All right, listen. This is the first time ever enchanting without woofles. Alright, and as you guys know, 1 like equals 1 epic legendary enchant down below in the video. Now, maybe Rob is just a little bit of bad luck, because we've had some rough time enchanting. I think the last 4 or 5 things I've decided to enchant have only ended up turning into colossal turds. Now, I'm not a fan of colossal turds. Do not enjoy them, especially on my pieces of armor. Now, what is this helmet going to be? Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it is. No, that's it. I'm calling Notch. I'm calling Notch. Aqua Affinity 1. What is this? What is that enchant? Perfect Helmet of the Servant with Aqua Affinity. Oh my god. I'm actually so down. I cannot believe this. No, you know what? I take it back, okay? You know what? That was so bad luck. I'm going straight back to Kill House, and I'll see you guys again in the next 30 levels. Okay, so I basically said, screw that, we're gonna make a fudge ton more of diamond helmets and go for a few more enchants. I'm starting to think that we might actually hit like 4 to 5 different helmet enchants this episode. It takes me about anywhere between about 2 to 3 minutes to get 30 levels from the grinder. So it's actually not a whole lot of camera work. I just kind of like sit here and listen to music or watch like a few minutes of an episode here and there. So anyways, okay, alright. That first enchant was so ungodly that I don't even want to think about what this one's gonna be. Is it? Oh no, it's a blue. Guys, it's a blue. Oh, I don't know what it's gonna be. It's a blue. It's a blue. It's gonna be bad. It's a blue. Guys. 1 like equal 1 legendary. Come on. If we just get, let's say, 2 enchants, like Deathbringer 2, Enlighten 2, I can totally rock that. Oh! No. Are you kidding me? This is seriously an insane helmet. What is this? Poison 4 with Ender Shift 2 and Implants 3? That is honestly, what the heck? That is a sick helmet. That is an absolutely radical helmet. And even Protection 3 to top it all off to make it even easier for me to make this into a sick helmet. No freaking way. I've never gotten an enchant or a custom enchanted item that had more than 3 custom enchants on it. This has inner shift. So if you guys know what inner shift is, basically whenever I pop this sucker on, once I start taking damage and I get to low hearts, it will put me into inner shift mode, which will put me invulnerable and make me super fast so I can get away really, really easily, but I can't attack opponents. So it's the ultimate escape like enchant. It's literally the bee's knees. It's super hype. And then poison 4, as you guys know, basically when somebody hits me, it's gonna poison them. I forget what the percent chances are, but it's really, really high. And poison 4, I think, is the highest. I don't even think it actually goes up to poison 5. And then implants 3 is the self-sustaining hunger gauge. So I will basically never run out of hunger bar, which is freaking awesome. So this. Oh, I'm so happy we went for a second enchant. You guys have absolutely no idea. Holy crap. After that first one, I was getting really, really worried. So anyways, all we have to do now is go to Home Vault, see how much it's going to actually cost for us to combine these two. So where's it at? Where's it at? Not this little guy. Fudge this little guy. Okay, this guy. And then, so if we wanted to combine it with something, I wish we could use some of Rob's helmets. He's got some really good helmets for combining, but he wants to save those for his ultimate episode. So obviously, I won't dip into his stash and go into that stuff, because that'd be kind of Darude Sandstorm or whatnot. So basically, to get protection 4, unbreaking 2, wow, that's actually really easy. So this would cost me 7 enchantment levels. Now, if we actually dip into here and look, because what was it? Unbreaking 1 or was it Unbreaking 2? It's Unbreaking 1. So I think it's what we're going to have to do is we're probably going to have to combine some books together to get Unbreaking 3. I think we have an Unbreaking 3 book. Do we have? I think there's an Unbreaking 3 book. There's a lot of Unbreaking 1 books, a lot of Unbreaking 2 books, but I don't know if we have an wait, no, that's Protection 3. So we have some Protection 3. So all we have to do basically, we have an Unbreaking 3 book. So before the server restarts, it's restarting in 1 second. Actually, we got no time. Dadgummit, I'll bring it back once the server is back up. Alrighty, server is now back online. We do those resets so that the server can obviously stay fresh and clean. That way it kind of eliminates a lot of the lag and issues and entities and whatnot. Okay, I lied. I'm a liar. It costs a lot more levels to do the enchant than I thought. If you guys are enchanting, for some reason, the enchants are never like accurate on the level amounts because we are dealing with custom enchants and some other weird stuff. So I would say before you guys do your, combining enchants, just have like a good amount of levels stocked up. Otherwise, what it's going to do is it's going to take your levels and spit your items out on the ground. So be careful for that, because that could actually, make you lose your items if the entities are being cleared. You can see right here, all drop items will be cleared in 30 seconds. So make sure you do it after that happens, and you can actually get your levels back if you just relog, so that's not that big of a deal. But if you didn't have enough levels, then it takes your levels, but it'll give them back once you log back in. But if you did have enough levels, it'll take them and it'll apply the enchant correctly. So that just means that we didn't have enough levels for the enchant. Normally I would cut right here and I wouldn't show you guys the grinding of the XP, but this time around I was kind of feeling like I should give you guys a little bit of a show. So we have 19 levels now. Entities have been cleared. Let's see if we actually have enough to combine these bad boys. We should have enough. I don't see why not. You can see there's level 7. It's a freaking liar. It's a freaking... Oh, yes, we did have enough. So right there, I think it was at like, what, 19 levels? So it costs 16 levels to actually do that versus like, what, the 3 that it said it did? And then now we also have to put Protection 3 on this guy, which means... back to home, kill house. I know, dadgummit, it is a grind. But thankfully, our grinder's been working very, very well lately. Cosmic has really good spawn rates when it comes to mob spawning and whatnot. And if Rob and I actually just spend a little bit of time on this mob grinder, which we definitely are soon, I think is what we need to do is we need to get one more really sick raid and get like another 10 to 15 zombie/skelly spawners. I'm sure we can find those raids. I may or may not actually have a raid on the DL that has about 20 zombie spawners. I just haven't been able to get Rob and I on to raid it when they're not on, because we've been raiding during school hours, and I know that's when most of you guys are on. So be on the lookout. If you guys are at school, that's usually when Rob and I actually film our factions episode. But if we film late into the night or early in the morning, you never know, your base could be falling victim to our stuffness. I don't know, our pooples raiding this. But yeah, there's actually this base I'm looking to raid right now. It's got like 20 to 40 zombie spawners in it. So if we could actually manage to hit that, I would so be down to completely revamp our mob grinding area, because we could make it super, super efficient. And like, look at this, look at how many drops are just kind of caking right here. I think the chests are actually filled up down there, but we're gonna get a little bit more levels. I imagine this is gonna cost more than the last enchant, because this is actually combining it to Protection 4. So we'll actually see right here. Let's get to 20 levels and go back to Home Vault and see if this should be enough I want to say this is going to be enough. I want to say this is going to be enough, but at the same time, I feel a little bit skeptical. Let's make sure, yeah, we're going to get Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Implant 3, Shift 2, and Poison 2 right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's right. It only took actually 7 levels. It took a lot less than I thought it was. This, okay, I've got to, honestly, I'm changing the name right now. Like, the name's got to be changed. How much? 25 levels to change the freaking name? No, okay, you know what? Do I have to do it? I feel like I have to do it. Like, I feel like I can't end this episode without the name being changed. I mean, it's a freaking brand new ultimate helmet. You don't just make an ultimate helmet and you don't change the name, Preston. Like, that's just not how it works. Okay. So for names right now, God, I almost wish I was live streaming this right now so I could get some names off the top of my head. I can't think of a thing to name it, because like the crown, like it's so typical. Like, yeah, the golden crown. Like, what is something original and something that kind of like, I mean, like you could think of the, I'm trying to think. I can't really think. Like, we could call it the thorn, no, not the thorny helmet, not the cactus helmet. Like, what is something that is related to me that would go really well with this helmet's name? I'm trying to think, man. I'm thinking deep. I'm thinking down. You know, I just can't think of any jokes I've made lately that involve, like, a dome. Like, I would kind of like to call it the dome. Like, something with dome. Because I don't know why, but I've always thought that was, like, a funny word for head. Like, dome. Like, oh, he got domed, or he got wrecked at the dome, or, like, whatever, you know? So, I'm starting to think, maybe we call it the chrome dome? Because, I mean, it's kind of like a shiny dome helmet. Nah, that's too lame. That's too lame. It's got to be something cool. It's got to be, like, fudge. I just don't know what to call it. I'm really at a loss for words. You know what, guys? Here's what we're gonna do. No, I feel like I have to name it this episode. Dang it! I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss for words. I'm seriously at a loss for words. No, here's what we're gonna do. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my 30 levels right now, or sorry, 25 levels for the helmet enchant. All right, and I'm actually gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna end the episode, and then you guys are gonna tweet me, comment down below what you think I should name the helmet, and the comment with the most thumbs up down below, or the one that I like the most from Twitter, either or will work, will be the helmet's name for the next episode. And even if I'm filming with Rob, I'll be like, yo, Rob, wait a second, I have to go rename this helmet right now. I promised my viewers in the previous episode. And he'll be like, oh, shoot, okay, definitely, that sounds wonderful. So we'll actually do that. That'll be a fun way to do it, because I really want you guys to be involved in the naming of my gear, because I mean, like, you guys are freaking awesome, and you guys always have, like, sick ideas. So I think we'll actually do it that way instead. But the ultimate helmet creation episode is finished, and I would actually kind of like to start doing these maybe a few times a week, because solo episodes are fun, and not to mention, I really like doing these enchants, because you never know each time what you're gonna get, and then combining it, it's really exciting. It's a fun process. It's a really fun process. So, hope you guys did enjoy this ultimate gear creation episode. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you guys next time.